Welcome back to The Last of Us Remastered.
Hey, wait. Oh, did somebody click? I could have sworn I heard a few clicks around here.
Get
Meta joke.
You're fired. I mean, you're demoted.
Unfortunately, he can. Unfortunately, that he's the leader, so he's the one who fires people. So
Hey. To be fair, you can impeach him.
We could stage a coup.
You can impeach.
no, we can't because this is not a democracy. He made it a dictatorship.
Excuse me, I was not the one who made it. Excuse me, I was not the one who made it a dictatorship. That was my predecessor.
That's not inaccurate at all.
That's my predecessor's fault, actually.
Yeah, it was Cody's fault apparently. Anyway, okay, so we finally escaped from the soldiers. So let's see if we can continue moving towards our destination.
Just out of curiosity, what time are we at? Because I think I clicked early.
58 or 1 minute. 1 minute and
Got
one.
a bit of trigger happy.
I'm like 1 second behind. It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter really.
So basically, Digi, you got a bit of trigger happy havoc on you.
Oh
You
my
don't get
god! Did
that
you just
reference,
reference that?
Did you even get the
Yes,
reference?
I got the reference. Why? That's why I said, did you just reference that?
What? Well, what was our
It's
reference?
Danganronpa.
Danganronpa.
Whatever.
That's it right, Matt. But yes.
All right, cutscene now.
Danganronpa, another game series we'll be tackling.
Oh. You're under arrest for
Remember, Dwebs, they're kind of criminals because they've been doing shit that the military doesn't allow.
yeah.
You mean survive? Oh god, we can't have that.
No.
They literally killed a
have
man
been
in
doing
part
some-
2, so
They have
free
been doing
actually.
some illegal dealings as well.
Yeah.
It's not illegal if they don't know that they're doing it.
But they knew they were doing it.
As you can see, Ellie's quite the sparky one.
Yep.
That body armor was shit, wasn't it?
Well, actually, Dwebs, the thing with body armor is that it only covers specific parts of the body, not the whole thing.
Yeah.
The legs are not covered. Granted, I'm not a military guy, so I'm not an expert, but I don't think...
They're usually just wearing chest
Yeah.
armor, honestly.
Especially
And
considering
some-
especially considering this is a post-apocalyptic world, so obviously they're not going to be everything available.
And not to mention, it's not body armor when being
hold
shot.
on.
It's 100%
So
guaranteed.
there you go. This is where they find out she's infected.
Or is she?
It at least cushions.
I love how Tessa's like, you better explain fast while she has a gun on her hand. We'll find out about how she got infected later.
DLC.
Yeah, I incorporated the DLC into the main story, since it actually takes place in
really?
between chapters.
That's nice. I'll
Basically, what you're saying right now, Deji, is The Last of Us Pedro's cut. As in incorporating the... inserting the DLC into it to make a full-flowing
Doing
narrative.
chronological story order.
Yeah.
So this is like Superman 2, the Richard Donner cut.
Sure. Let's go with that. So yeah, I guess we'll talk about it later. For now, we have to escape.
When I say run, run. Pedro,
Well, fuck.
run.
Gosh.
Of course.
See, that was see, the you jinxed me.
But this is pre-recorded.
Psh,
Pardon me
shut
for a
up.
moment, I got a burb.
The
Ow.
fourth wall is broken again.
And I broke it.
All right. So yeah, once again in classic Metal Gear fashion, just don't get spotted by the searchlights.
I never had a fourth wall either.
Yeah.
So, where's Kojima?
Right now, making well at this point in time, he was making starting pre-production on Phantom Pain.
Well, the demo was about to come out at this point.
Well, remember that I'm playing the remastered version, which came out in 2014. So technically, by this point, Ground Zeroes was already out, or at least half finished, or at least finished. I don't remember the exact date that it came out.
I still can't believe people defended a $30 demo.
Well, that's Konami, Deji. That's
I mean, this
just how
was
it is.
before we found out that they went down to shit. It's just...
No, the thing, Ground Zeroes is a fantastic demo on itself. It's just that again, it shouldn't have been that expensive. I mean, if it was $5, it would be fine because it actually has quite a lot of side stuff to do and a lot of items to reach the 100% goal for a demo. It would be if it cost $5, it would have been fine. It's just that, of course, this is Konami we're talking about, so. All right. So basically, there you go. There's a path there. So you can either try to. Hold on. I don't remember. Actually, it's been a while since I recorded this. So I don't remember what. Okay, I'm going through here. Yeah.
How long ago did you record this?
Let me see. I recorded this. I'm pretty like about 3 months, 2 months ago, around that. Yeah.
And how many parts are there? Just to be sure?
I think 16 around that mark. I don't remember. Well, actually, no. It's more than that. Actually, this game is longer than Uncharted, so it 20 something parts.
So I just wonder what gave them what inspired them to make a game based around
Neil Druckmann wanted to make. He said, "Well, Deji, if you ever want go to the PlayStation's channel, you can check Grounded, which is a 2-hour documentary on the making of this game." Neil Druckmann said that he wanted to make not a movie. He wanted to make a game. He wanted to make a game about the bond between two characters, which of course would become Joel and Ellie. He wanted to make about a bond of two characters bonding in an adverse environment, meaning in this case a post-apocalyptic universe. Like we said in the previous part, originally he was making Jack 4, but it was just not shaping up to be the game fans wanted, so they decided, nah, it's better off if we just let it enough alone. All right. It's a good thing this card is lazy.
Wow. So this basically I'd be that god if I were in this game.
Fuck it. The clickers will just get him eventually anyway.
Clickety clack.
There doesn't seem to be anyone around, so I guess we'll go.
How's your tea?
How long has Neil Druckmann been involved with Naughty Dog?
Since Jack 3, if I remember correctly. Let me check.
Yeah, Bruce Straley's been around even longer than that.
Since Crash Team Racing, if I remember correctly.
Did you recently hear that one of the co-founders of Naughty Dog is retired?
No, one of the co-presidents.
Co-president, yeah.
Yeah, he resigned. Well, he's leaving in April.
Let me see.
So Evan's going to be the only president at Naughty Dog now.
Until someone gets promoted.
Sure, Evans. I'm sure Evans will do a fine job. He's been not doing fine so far. Let me just check real quick. Yeah, like Joel just said, go around so you don't get spotted, or at least try not to get spotted. Anyway, to answer your question, Deji, Neil Druckmann's first game was a gameplay programmer for a game called Deaky Penguin TKO for the Third Reich. I have no idea what the hell this is. After this, he was a programmer for Jack 3, Jack X, and then was a game designer and co-writer for Uncharted 1, and he pretty much just went up from there. He's been a writer for all of the Uncharted games except for 3, because he was busy with this one. This game, I mean.
Is he working on the DLC? The DLC?
DLC? Remember that you talk about the DLC of this game. Yes, the DLC of this game was made by the exact same team.
Uncharted 4, that thing.
Well, but it's no longer DLC. It was originally going to be a DLC, much like Left Behind, but it evolved into its own game, and it's being made by the Uncharted 3 team.
I think after the supposed Sam and Sully thing, they said that they're not going to make any more Uncharted games.
Well, that
And if
depends.
they are, it's going to be made by a different company.
I don't know. I don't see that happen. And the last time Sony tried to have a Naughty Dog property being handled by a different developer, it didn't really go too well. And I'm sure.
Well, how good was that developer's presidential?
Let me check. High Impact Games.
You know, when you said, Pedro, the Uncharted 3 team, I imagine the detractors of that game going, "Oh no."
Anyway, here we are. High Impact Games. They made Ratchet and Clank Size Matters for the PSP, and they made Secret. Yeah, they did. Yeah, most of their resume is basically Naughty Dog spin-offs. They did Jack and Daxter: The Lost Frontier, which was basically Jak 4 without the name. They did Crash Team. They were going to make a Crash Team Racing in 2010, but it got cancelled. They made a Phineas and Ferb game.
Oh wait, these are the same guys that tried to make Crash Landed, right?
No, it's not here. Their most recent game was back in 2012, where they made Disney Princess: My Fairy Tale Adventure.
Oh yeah, so it's like.
Well, they did make the Wii version of Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3.
Mm-hmm.
Modern Warfare 3 had a Wii version?
Yeah, the Wii version. Well, remember that. Well, remember, Deji, there was kind of the thing with a lot of producers where they had a small-time developer always make the Wii version of any AAA game.
Oh no, because like Modern Warfare 3, when did that come out?
2011.
2011, yeah.
No, that was Black Ops. Oh no, that was 2012. 10. And so this is what happens when you release a game every year. You kind of.
Anyway, yeah, their entire repertoire is, aside from the Naughty Dog spin-offs, is just licensed games. So yeah, they're not
exactly.
They're
so
not.
It's like,
They're
I'm
not.
sure
They're not exactly. Yeah, there's not exactly a sterile developer, which pretty much explains why Jack and Daxter: The Lost Frontier was, well, crap.
It speaks for itself. I'm sure that if they were going to give the Uncharted mantle to another company, it would be another one that would.
The reason Lost Frontier was given to Impact Games was because at the time Naughty Dog only had one development team, but now they have two, so I don't think they'll be needing to do that anymore.
Who knows what'll happen?
Are you still there, Shuri?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, what'd I miss?
Not much. We were just
It's just a stealth section, so we kind of
stealthing and shit.
Oh, that's right. This is 3 years ago, Pedro. How did you deal with it?
How did I deal? I'm sorry, what?
How did you deal with the stuff since this is you from 3 years ago?
Actually, we recorded this back in January of this year.
Yeah.
Oh, but that's right, because we had to redo stuff because our old footage got hacked.
That seems to be a running gag with you guys.
Yeah, trust me. Trust me. It reeks. Well. At the bright side, we now get to commentate on the fully remastered version in 60 frames per second. So there's that.
True. It's like how we had the honor of also getting to redo Ace Attorney this time, all in HD and 60 frames per second, and with full voicing and improved voices too.
Plug.
Eh?
Oh
my god, it's Deji's old obsession with me liking Ace Attorney surfacing.
No,
Actually, it's not that. He said shameless, as in you're plugging our commentary.
Well, yeah, that's what I meant. Oh, so you're talking about me plugging it for our commentary channel. I thought it was just going to be...
Very good, Jova. Have a cookie.
I thought it was going to be one of his many and countless jokes about me supposedly loving Ace Attorney too much.
I don't need to make a joke about that. That's something that's a fact of life.
Yeah, I know, but it doesn't stop you from doing such.
Yeah.
Oh, goody, sewer level, my favorite, is what Tio would say. And I agree.
Joe, there's no time to take a bath.
Fortunately,
Jova, you don't like sewer levels either, Jova?
Well, nobody likes sewer levels.
I like sewer levels.
Look.
Have you played Turtles in Time? Sewer surfing? That's awesome.
If a sewer level is actually fun, I like it, but you know how the normal sewer levels are.
Yeah.
Well, the worst of which is Space Invaders Invasion Day.
Alright, so now that we're away from them, now we finally ask Ellie for some explanations. If I remember
thank God.
What's your name?
Hold on.
What was the plan? Let's say that we deliver you to the farmhouse. What Marlene, she said that they have their own little quarantine zone with doctors that are still trying to find a cure.
Yeah, we've heard that before, huh, Tess?
And like, whatever happened to me is the key to finding a vaccine.
Oh, Jesus.
You're literally humanity's last hope.
Oh, I'm sure she did.
Fuck you, man. I didn't go for this.
Me neither. Tess, what the hell are we doing here?
What if it's true?
I can't...
What if, Joel? I mean, we've come this far. Let's just finish it.
I need to remember
True.
this out.
Oh, come on. How hard could it be?
That's us in like 12
already-
parts from now.
Well, already knowing what this asshole does later,
Which one?
Oh, you already know what the ending is?
I already know what Joel does later on.
Ah, okay.
You know what's funny?
Oh.
I think I said this before, but the whole
Don't spoil it,
theme of this-
Detsy.
Don't
The
spoil
whole
that. We'll get
theme
to
of
it. We'll get
wait,
to
look,
it.
I'm not spoiling
Okay,
it.
okay. Let him speak, guys.
The whole theme of of this game is love.
Well, Neil Druckmann said it.
sequel-
Yeah.
And the sequel, the whole theme is about hate.
Yeah, that's what Neil Druckmann said, yeah. So you can probably guess what's going to happen in the second game from that statement.
Good.
Yeah. So so that's what I think. Neil Druckmann is going somewhere with this.
Yeah.
When's the game supposed to come out? Or has
Oh,
no
well,
release
it's
date?
still early in development, so it's going to be
We don't
a while.
have a release date yet.
Ah, yeah, so
Reminder
2019,
Reminder
when
that to
they
this
announced
day,
PlayStation 5.
it has been several years, and we still have no release date for Final Fantasy VII Remake Episode 1 nor Kingdom Hearts 3. I'm beginning to doubt we ever will.
Wait, did you honestly think that Final Fantasy VII Episode 1 would get a release date?
No, I didn't. But the fact that Kingdom Hearts 3 doesn't have one either is starting to make me lose hope.
It's
Well, of course
my
I'm kidding.
fear-
I don't lose hope that easily, but even still, though, god dang are they taking their sweet time.
because they
Well,
announced
Joe,
it
would
too
you rather-
early.
Well, to be honest, Joe, would you rather have the alternative?
Let's be honest, Wibbs. Just because you slow something down long does not always guarantee a success. And don't get me wrong, look, I'm not doubting that the game will be good. I'm just starting to get a bit worried because, again, this is Square Enix we're talking about. They have
It
a
also doesn't
tendency
help that
to-
they keep making various spin-off games trying to expand the story, and like it's
That-
just like, you're
that-
deliberately spending time working on other things instead of focusing on your main thing.
And let's not forget,
Deji,
this
that
the
is
same
kind of
company-
that's what multiple teams are for.
Well,
Yeah, but
Wibbs,
since
the
this
thing
is
is that
Kingdom
Square
Hearts
Enix
and they're
doesn't use
supposed
those
to
multiple
connect-
teams for their projects one at a time.
Sorry, this
See,
is
the
Kingdom
thing is-
Hearts, and the
Go on.
story is supposed to connect. It just feels like, yeah.
See,
Everything is kind of connected.
You see, the thing is, Square Enix has a lot of teams, but they don't really use those teams for a lot of their main projects, now do they? Again. Pedro and Tio can attest to this. This is the same company that wasted a whole generation's worth of video games for their main franchise on one series of games. The Final Fantasy XIV trilogy.
And 14.
Yeah, but remember,
That's not
Dres,
a
14 was
series,
kind of dead on arrival.
Despite the number. And again, Dwibs, 14 doesn't really count because it's not really a main series game, despite them calling it 14. It's an MMO.
Well, that's that's another old topic that we can discuss at a later time.
Yeah, basically, Dwibs, let's just say you can never be too careful.
At the same time, though, I'm not exactly going to.
What?
I'm trying to find the right word for it.
No, it's okay. It's just, I will admit, it's a bit weird that we haven't really gotten any sort of more info on Kingdom Hearts 3 in a while, is all.
Like I said before,
Remember, Dwibs, Last Guardian was a thing that poor Pedro had to suffer through for a while. They saw it, but then they didn't hear about it for years until that one Faithfully Free. You know what? I guess maybe this means I'm literally good luck, because for the first E3 conference that we ever commented on in full, with Pedro there and me, when I was there, Pedro told me about it, and then wouldn't you know, what showed up
Yeah.
at E3? Last Guardian.
Well, the thing is,
Oh, no.
Well, the thing
Clickers.
is, well, it is true that Kingdom Hearts 3 took a long time. The truth is that there was still Kingdom Hearts games released in between to hold people over, whereas Team Eco fans got jack shit for 10 years. So,
No, they didn't. They got remastered.
well, yeah, aside from the remasters, yeah, but nothing new. That's what I mean.
Well,
So,
Pedro,
let's not forget.
Oh, silly Pedro! Don't you know though? Kingdom Hearts kind of had that bout of recycling the same Disney worlds over and over again.
Well, like I said, the reason, like I said, even though Kingdom Hearts 3 has already been technically in development since 2014, let's not forget that Nomura is also directing Final Fantasy VII. So obviously there's going to be and like he's literally heading.
How much involvement did he have in the original 7? To my knowledge, all he did was just design the character.
Actually, that's a common misconception between people who don't do their research. If you actually
He
even
helped
read
out with some of the writing and story.
if you read the credits of the original PS1 game, you'll read that while it is true that Kitase and Nojima wrote the script itself, the actual story was thought up by Sakaguchi and Nomura, so he was a co-story writer.
Yeah, he's also the reason why we have Emo Cloud.
Female Cloud.
Emo Cloud.
Oh, Emo
Advent
Cloud.
children.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, not gonna lie, Pedro. That was so.
Yeah, it was done a bit better in the complete cut. I'll just say that. But moving
It doesn't help that they brought him over to Kingdom Hearts 1. Like, seriously.
Well, to be fair, that's where Emo Cloud originated from. That's where it started.
Well, the thing is,
Yeah.
well, like to finish what I was saying, like I said before, the thing is, like I said, Nomura is literally in charge of the two most anticipated projects of Square Enix. So I'm pretty sure, especially 7 Remake, like he cannot afford to screw that up. So I'm pretty sure he wants to take his time to make sure it's done
I
properly.
think the fact that it's going to be
He already
episodic.
screwed it up. It's not turn-based.
Okay, Dwibs, we get it. Anyway, though, but yeah, I mean, it goes seriously. Though, I mean, it
This
goes
is
the main.
disturbing. That is
Ooh.
disturbing. If I saw that in real life, I would probably piss my pants.
That's a clicker for you. Yeah, apparently, the more you become zombified, the more you look like you have a crustacean show on your head.
Oh yeah, wait till we get to the first boss of this game. Because there's three stages, Deji. There's the normal
I
ones.
didn't think this game had bosses.
Well,
If this game were more
Think
fantasized,
of it like Arkham Asylum, where there are bigger moves.
if this game were more fantasized, it'd probably have a giant one of them clickers.
yeah. Basically, Deji, there's
you
three
mean like
kinds
the
of.
thief?
Basically, there's 3 kinds of zombies. The runners, which are the early stage ones that can still see. There's the one we just killed, which is a clicker, and he cannot see. But of course, he's much more dangerous because
They're a lot tough to break down.
and there's and those who have been infected for a long time, eventually their body's swollen and they become what they call bloaters. Basically, don't even try to kill that thing in a hand-to-hand combat. Just use grenades or or Molotov cocktails or flamethrowers, because that thing will kill you in one hit.
I forget. Wasn't there a 4th phase, or am I just thinking of Final Fantasy 13?
No. There's only 3 phases in this game, at least. We don't know about the second game.
Oh yeah, that reminds me. A lot of people will make comparisons to this in the sea from 13, because yes, like with zombies in here, the more you become infected, the more you look either crustacean here or crystallized in 13. Go figure. In fact, that's one of the few things that they kind of had an interesting concept on in Lightning Returns.
And just a general gaming question, since it's also related to The Last of Us.
Go ahead.
Go on.
Do you guys kind of feel annoyed when games get announced too early, or just, oh look, this game is happening, but
I
It
don't.
depends. It depends. Okay. For example, let's go Kingdom Hearts 3. That was announced like not too long after Kingdom Hearts 2 came out. They're saying, guys,
Wait,
we are
what?
basically,
No, it wasn't.
Pedro,
It was announced in 2014.
Pedro, let me finish. See, the word was that after Kingdom Hearts 2 came out and was a massive success, they didn't give, per se, a big conference announcement, but they did, however, give a big release saying, guys, Kingdom Hearts 3 is going to be the next big Kingdom Hearts title, right after this spin-off.
But the thing
Then
is,
came another spin-off.
well, but the
and
thing
another
is, well,
spin-off.
there's a reason for
And
that,
then
though.
pretty much it got delayed to the point where no one thought Kingdom Hearts 2 was going to be a thing until then we finally got the official announcement.
Well, the main reason for that was because, again, Nomura was busy with Versus 14. So
Ow.
Well, let's be honest, Pedro. It's like you so said. The real reason was because of the 13 trilogy mucking things
that
up.
too, yes, but
How?
versus 13 also took quite of his attention when he was making it.
Well, again, though, 13 trilogy versus 13, it all goes back to 13.
Sure, yeah.
Or curse you, Organization 13.
Basically, Deji.
Well, that's
basically, Deji, for as much as we joke about Final Fantasy 13, that game is quite the bane of a lot of players' existences. Because, again, not only did it waste a whole generation's worth of Final Fantasy main game, but it also halted development of a lot of Square Enix's other franchises.
And now I think even the original 14 did some damage too.
Yeah,
if not to
14.
Square's finances, then definitely their reputation.
Yeah, 14 was basically the 06 of the franchise.
I think another recent example is
I hate to
Breath
say
of
it,
the
Pedro, but I
Wild.
think even 06 was coded better than the original 14, honestly. And that's sad.
that was what we saw there was test a subtle little tutorial about the fact that you can since you can grab bottles and bricks and they make noise when you throw them. Make sure you can use that to distract the clicker. Since they can't see, you can actually as long as they don't hear you, you should be fine.
Has anyone ever actually managed to take down a clicker in hand-to-hand combat in these video games and
Actually,
come out surviving?
actually, it's very easy. I mean, if a clicker does get to you, if you do have a shiv or a knife, if you prefer, you can stab him in the neck and kill him.
I wonder if there's been anyone who does one of those Nuzlocke-ass challenges and uses only the gun.
Basically, when you're in an area of clickers, the best procedure is to try your stuff your way through and save your shifts for when you're in an emergency, like if you get caught because you made some mistake or something like that. When you're fighting a bloater, though, that's of course one of those cases where you're gonna have to bring your top guns that you've been saving.
And you will know when you're in a room full of clickers because they have that unique little dolphin sound.
Yeah.
Oh god, they're making Echo the Dolphin references. Ah!
I wish.
All right. Well, I guess we can take that medical kit since it seems like that guy's not going to be needing it anytime soon.
That reminds me, Deji, what's your experience with Echo the Dolphin?
No, not much.
Let me guess. First game, that's it?
No. I've just seen gameplay of it. Maybe I played that demo for the
Did you?
Dreamcast.
Come on, Joel. Aren't you paying attention? Tess doesn't consider herself a lady.
Boy, if only we did that 2 days earlier.
Oh dear.
Or yes, was it yesterday? Yeah, yesterday.
It was yesterday.
We are now on level 5.
Yes.
Yes.
I wonder.
Yes.
I just thought of.
What?
You know how in a series of unfortunate events that was depicted the lives of the main characters as like the worst thing ever. I think even the Baudelaires would prefer their current predicament to this.
Not really.
Depends. Really, really, really depends on which predicament.
Because here, everyone in The Last of Us are just assholes. Everyone in Unfortunate Events are idiots.
And
No.
a couple of
There are a lot
assholes.
of villainous. Deji, there are a lot of evil people in the series.
Hey, Joe, have you seen the Netflix?
I
show?
said idiots.
Not yet.
Idiots.
Again, Deji, quite a few of those people aren't so much idiots as much as they are pure evil.
They just can't be straightforward. God, it's freaking Mr. Poe.
Makes you just want to look away,
Mr.
doesn't
Poe.
it?
Although something I did notice about the show, every time he coughs heavily, is always a sign for something important's gonna happen.
Oh, so it's like a Pinkie Pie's pinky senses.
I don't know.
So, what are we doing now, Pedro?
Well, right now I'm about to go but there's a room full of clickers and runners, so they're gonna stay behind while I go ahead and try to see if I can clear us a path.
Hey,
So
question.
Are you gonna kill them or are you just gonna divert them?
No, well, yes, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to kill them all without alerting them to my presence. I'm going to stealth my way through this.
Hey, Pedro.
What?
Is this like Bioshock where you can have the runners actually try and turn on the clickers and just watch them go at each other?
Yes, you can. Well,
how
later on in the DLC, I'm going to have a moment where basically there's a group of humans looking after me, and there's even some clickers around, and I use a noise to specifically attract them to the soldiers, and then Ellie even says, "Yeah, kill yourselves, you fucks."
So I wonder what happens if a runner tries to go against a clicker.
The clicker will win because the clicker is stronger. Basically, the more time you spend affected, the stronger your body becomes.
Shame that you use your eyesight and head, literally.
Yeah. All right. See you for the next part, everybody.
See you.